And we're getting breaking news coming in. This is from the Supreme Court. The Chief Justice of India-led bench will be taking up petitions challenging the validity of the Places of Worship Act shortly. That is coming up for hearing shortly. The Supreme Court is set to hear the petitions of the Muslim side in the Places of Worship Act. That's the big story coming in. That petition coming up shortly in the Supreme Court, and that petition, that case will be heard by a Supreme Court bench led by Chief Justice of India. They will be taking up the petitions challenging the validity of Places of Worship Act that has been listed for early in this morning. The Supreme Court is set to hear the petitions of the Muslim side in that case of Places of Worship Act. Harish joining us for more on this. Harish, give us the background of this case of the Places of Worship Act and what are the petitions seeking?
Yeah, in fact, it's going to be a very crucial hearing. Supreme Court will begin hearing a batch of 10 petitions challenging constitutional validity of Places of Worship Act, which provides for maintaining status quo on the character of religious places as on 15th August 1947. The petitioners include BJP leader Subramanian Swamy, Vishnu Jain and Ashwini Upadhyay, and there are 7 more petitioners, a total of 10 petitioners. In fact, the petitioners are challenging the validity of the Place of Worship Act. They primarily argue that the Act takes away rights of Hindus, Jains, Buddhists, Sikhs to reclaim their places of worship through courts and legalized illegal acts of invaders like Babur and Aurangzeb. And also says that Parliament cannot restrain Hindus, Jains, Buddhists, Sikhs and devotees from getting back their religious places of worship through judicial process. And they also argue that Supreme Court may have, in its Ayodhya judgment of November 9, 2019, upheld the validity of the calling it a legislative instrument designed to protect secular features of Indian polity, which is one of the basic features of the Constitution, and also said historical wrongs cannot be remedied by people by taking the law into their hands. But they argue that the remarks were observations made without any judicial force, as the Act was not under challenge in the Ayodhya case. So why this Supreme Court hearing is important is because even the Muslim side, Jamaat Ulema, Hind and all of the Muslim Personnel Board had urged the Supreme Court to not even issue notice to the petition, saying that it will create fear in the minds of Muslim community still recovering from the communal divide caused by Babri demolition and the judgment, and will also open floodgates of litigation against countless mosques in the country. So we'll have to wait and watch what kind of order the Supreme Court will pass, but the focus will be on what will be the center stance in the entire issue, whether they will be filing an affidavit or merely say that they will assist the court in adjudicating the matter because this issue involved is a bit sensitive. Back to you.
All right, Harish, keep tracking those developments for us for the moment. Thanks very much for joining us with those details.